Hello and welcome back to the balcony vapor. Vaping stuff on the balcony. Yeah. Today, Hellfire is what we're going to be discussing. This one, the Raptor. This is the most recent addition to the Hellfire range, and boy is it a stonker. Hellfire are known for making exquisite flavour machines. That's the best way I can describe it, I guess. They tend to have the 1mm draw, 1mm airflow, and that's always kind of off-putting for me because I have kind of progressed. I'm more like I like a looser draw, I like airflow, I like clouds. And that's what this one does. This is known as the IARDA, or the Independently Adjustable Dual Airflow Atomizer, and they've done a really fantastic job with this. It has independently adjustable airflow, as you know, as per the name, but you don't do that with the top cap. You don't do that from the outside. There's little adjustable dials on the inside that you twiddle around, twiddly, and you can have them go from 0 to 3mm, or as they say on the website, 0 to hero, and I'm full on hero. Massive flavour, massive clouds. What more do you need to know, really? Let's take it downtown and I'll show you around. Okay, so here's how your Hellfire Raptor will come in the mythical pink bubble wrap. In fact, I think people are actually more interested in the bubble wrap than what they're actually buying. Oh, there it is, the Raptor. You also get a spare O-ring as well in the packet, as you do with all Hellfire atomizers. But we're not interested in O-rings, we're interested in this beautiful little guy here. Very, very sleek, very, very, dare I say it, sexy. It's made from 304 grade stainless steel. Such a simple design, and with these two huge 3mm airflow holes right there, it's pretty functional as well. It's pretty much spot on design wise. It's 22mm in diameter and 22mm from the top to the bottom here, not including the 510 pin. And I'm not sure if the 510 pin is adjustable. It was on my 22mm top hole Atty, also by Hellfire, but I've not tried this one, so I cannot say for sure at this point. Well, let's open up the hood and see what's inside. And something else I love about Hellfires, particularly this one, is the O-rings hold the top cap on just the right amount of pressure, so it's not hard to take off, but it's not too easy to take off either. It's kind of perfect. And here we go. So this is primarily a dual coil atomizer, but it does do single coil as well. And you have your individual airflow adjustment here and here, so one for each coil. You can I have big sausage fingers, so I actually use my tweezers here to open and close them. So as you can see, you twiddly the knob to open or close, and you have they're actually marked here 0 and 1, so you can kind of see which direction to go in to open, but I mean you can pretty much see just by looking in the massive hole anyway. So yeah, so I mean you could obviously have a single coil in here, have the other side closed off fully, or you could have, you know, half open. I mean you can have it however you like, really. I mostly go for the dual coils, maximum airflow, full on fun. That's how I like to run this beast. And looking in the deck, you can see it's pretty deep juice well in there. You also have these two indentations on the bottom, so it allows you to stick your screwdrivers or your drill bits or whichever circular device you use to mount your coils or make your coils. You can mount those in there. Makes it much easier to tighten down your legs and get the coil boom bang where you want it. So yeah, I mean, and one thing I've been reading on the internet and I've been hearing a lot about is people say this is a clone or a rip-off of the marquee design. And whilst, you know, some aspects are similar, I mean, obviously the airflow on this, for one, comes in through the bottom and then out the top instead of going straight through out the top cap. And also the marquee doesn't have the individual adjusters here. Obviously that's all done with the top cap itself on the marquee. But at this point, I mean, there's so many different RDAs around that they all kind of copy each other to some extent. But I love this device. I haven't actually tried a marquee yet. I would like to get one eventually, just to see. I mean, obviously this one doesn't actually come with the coil wrapping poles like the marquee does. So that's another difference. But yeah, other than that, I mean, this is a really fantastic atomizer. I've tried it with all different types of coils, going from, you know, I was using a dual coil with a 0.3 ohm, 3mm coils in there. I've tried 2mm diameter coils. One thing it doesn't like is I tried actually doing a dual coil with 0.6 canthal, and this top screw just, yeah, it was too much wire for the screw, unfortunately, and I didn't actually get to do a decent connection there. But who knows, maybe someone out there has tried. I did hear that you can also use really thick, or I guess 0.6 nickel wire, and you can actually flatten down the ends where you clamp it down, so that should go. But I don't actually have any nickel wire at the moment, so I can't try that for you. But anyway, let's stick some coils in here, stick some wicks in here, add some juice, and see how she vapes. Okay. And as if by magic, we have coils. I was going to build them on screen, but I'm outside in the balcony and it's Finland and it's very cold, and I can't even feel my face, let alone my fingers. So I just knocked up a couple of quick coils, not the tidiest, but they're functional, as I will show you a bit later. Now, one thing you do need to bear in mind with this is that you need to make your coils in different directions. So for example, this one, it's like, and this one is so remember that I often forget this, and I will make 2 coils and then I think, shit, I need to do another one. So yes, so just bear that in mind. But let's put some cotton in this bad boy now then. And we have some cotton. I'm beginning to think I should have called myself the extremely warm place vapor as opposed to the freezing cold balcony in Finland vapor. But here we go. So now let's add some juice. Juice again, as if by magic. Oh yeah, let's see this baby. This baby's cooking. She's cooking good. So for those of you who are interested, this is actually a dual 8 wraps of 0.4 or 26 gauge. Now you can use obviously single coil as well. I mean, you can close these off individually, so you can open this one fully, have this one fully closed, or have them both fully open, or if you're crazy you can have them both fully closed and just see how that goes. I wouldn't recommend that one though. Now I mean, Hellfires are generally known for having their 1mm airflow, and this one goes all the way to 3. I tend to like the open draw, so as I mentioned already, mine are always fully open. So let's close this bad boy up and go upstairs, take it for a vape. So there we go, the Raptor by Hellfire. It's a beast. Love the design, so clean, so functional. The fact it's got this nice and smooth, 2 big air holes. It's clean, it's scary, works a treat. Flavour is excellent. It's, for me, I put it up there with the Plume Veil, with the Origin. In fact, since I've had this, my Plume Veil and my Origin V2 dripper just have been sat on the shelf gathering dust. I love the fact that you have the twiddly knobs, twiddly. For me, obviously, having the big hands, it can be a problem. But like I said, I have it set to maximum everything, and jobs are good. Now these are currently retailing for around £108 on the Hellfire website. If you can get them, they tend to make them in small batches and release them every now and again. The best thing you can do is to join the Hellfire official Hellfire Facebook group, and they will post up there when there's going to be a batch, and if you're lucky enough you can get one too. But I totally recommend it. The only downside for me, I would say, is it's quite noisy wide open. If you close off the air hole slightly, then it's not as noisy, but it's, you know, it's the only negative. I mean, it's not really a negative. I guess some people might see it as a negative, but for me, I mean, the flavour, the clouds. I mean, what do you expect? You know, you have two massive airflow holes. There's going to be the sound of sucking. So if you like the sound of sucking, get yourself one of these. But thanks for watching, and like, subscribe, do whatever you want, write some comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much.